First, French prosecutors have dropped an inquiry into a French writer's claim that Dominique Strauss-Kahn tried to rape her back in 2003. Well, they say that the claim brought against the former IMF chief by Tristane Banon was too old to pursue. The news comes on the same day Banon's new novel about the Strauss-Kahn scandal called The Hypocrite's Ball is released. Well, there are now no other legal cases pending against Strauss-Kahn here in France. The criminal charges brought against him by a New York hotel maid who said that he'd tried to rape her were dropped because of doubts about the maid's credibility, but a civil case is pending in the United States. Our French politics editor Mark Perelman told us that the dropping of this French probe comes as no surprise.
It was widely expected because it is an old story, but it's interesting. So it's the second time in a few months that criminal charges of attempted rape are dropped against Dominique Strauss-Kahn in New York, now in Paris. However, the Paris prosecutor's office does say in a statement today that Dominique Strauss-Kahn admitted to what amounts to sexual aggression with Tristane Banon, but however the statute of limitation is now passed, and therefore he cannot be prosecuted. So in both cases there is a parallel because the charges were dropped. However, his image, or at least his attitude, is tainted. First of all, because he admitted to have a sexual encounter in New York with that maid, which he, as you just said was a moral error. And now the prosecutor is saying, yes, there was sexual aggression against Tristane Banon. So there is still a problem for Dominique Strauss-Kahn. He might not be in legal trouble. However, he is clearly in moral trouble as well as political trouble. The primary of the Socialist Party is just happening before our very eyes. The next round of voting is on Sunday. He was supposed to win that easily, and he's not even a candidate, and he is still in trouble. Let's just add that Tristane Banon had said that if the prosecutor's office drops the case, she will file herself a complaint and make sure that an independent judge is appointed to look into those allegations.
So he's not completely out of the woods yet?
No, he's not completely out of the woods. Maybe legally he will escape. However, as I said, this doesn't mean he's totally cleared. In New York, there was this sexual encounter, and there the prosecutor is saying there was what amounts to sexual aggression. So it is still an image problem for Dominique Strauss-Kahn, and illustrates why his public image has been damaged, especially with women here in France.